close. Vanderbilt baseball will play St. John's in the Clemson Regional, just as it did a year ago. Adam Sparks, USA Today Network. Tennessee-Vanderbilt baseball must survive a challenging weekend to return to a super regional in the NCAA tournament. The Commodores will play St. John's at 11 a.m. Friday, to start the Clemson Regional, which follows a double-elimination format. Number 1 seed Clemson and Morehead State will face off Friday night. Vanderbilt has advanced to 7 super regionals in program history. Here are 5 things it must do to make another. Get starters over the hump. Vanderbilt starting pitchers have seen strong starts tainted in the middle innings. Drake Fellows, who will start against St. John's, allowed 30 earned runs in SEC games, including 21 in the 5th inning or later. Mason Hickman, the number 3 starter, also has given up most of his runs in the middle innings in the past 2 months. A lack of reliable relievers has forced some starters to be stretched. In the regional, either those starters must pitch well deeper into the game or the bullpen must finish better. NCAA baseball tournament. Vanderbilt foes are different than last year's Clemson Regional. Postseason star must step forward in most stages of a postseason run. A red-hot hitter leads the way. A year ago, Will Toffee took over the Clemson Regional with 3 home runs and 10 RBIs in 4 games. In a balanced lineup, Vanderbilt needs several bats to catch fire, but a singular spark in Game 1 could go a long way. Close. The Vandy Whistlers, Jeff Pack and Preacher Franklin, are the fans that other SEC fans love to hate. Adam Sparks. Steven Scott is a good candidate, after hitting 6 homers in his past 8 games. Freshman Austin Martin had a 3-hit day in his SEC tournament debut. And J.J. Bleday has been hot since returning from an injury. Keep the ball down. Clemson is ranked No. 2 nationally in home runs, hitting 94. Morehead State is number 4 with 83 homers. St. John's has 40 homers as a better power-hitting team than the one Vanderbilt beat last season. It sets up a big challenge for Vanderbilt pitchers, who have allowed only 41 homers, 0.7 per game, this season. More. Vanderbilt baseball coach Tim Corbin paid $2.3 million in 2016, per tax return. Clemson and Morehead State can really hit. St. John's can pitch, touting the 4th lowest earned run average in the nation. And Vanderbilt can defend, as its fielding percentage is the 3rd best in the country. To win close games and advance, the Commodores must stick to their season-long stinginess on defense and simply wait for the opponent to make a mistake. NCAA baseball tournament. Quiet dorm room aids. Vanderbilt baseball's elite defensive pitcher needed for clincher unless Vanderbilt pulls off an improbable sweep. 3 standout pitching performances won't win the regional. It will take a 4th starter, a clutch long reliever or more. Vanderbilt has been the road team in 7 regionals under Tim Corbin. In 3 clinching wins, it allowed only 1.7 runs per game. In 4 eliminating losses in those regionals, it allowed 8.3 runs per game. So who could fill that critical role beyond Vanderbilt's 3 weekend starters? Freshman Tyler Brown looked good in the SEC tournament. Zach King was strong late in the season, especially as a long reliever. Chandler Day found his stride recently in small appearances, and he could either start or provide a bridge to the closer. Reach Adam Sparks at asparks@tennesseean.com and on Twitter at @AdamSparks. Clemson Regionalvanderbilt 31-25, 16-14 SEC vs. St. John's, 39-15, 15-3 Big East Went, 11 a.m. Friday TV, radio, SEC Network, 560 AM, 95.9 FM.